All right, straight ahead, we get to a middleweight matchup between Chris Weidman and Brad Tavares. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, so another big spot for this high-level wrestler here tonight, and the opposition knows what's coming, but more often than not in the UFC, they've been unable to stop.
It's because since a little boy, he spent his life on the wrestling mats, and even though you start to prepare for it late, you cannot match his ability to train, his ability to focus, the idea that once he gets a hold of you, it only ends with him in top position. It does not matter if he has to get a high crotch. It does not matter if he needs to get a single leg or a double leg. The purpose is to get you to the floor, and he has been trained his entire life to do just that.
Yeah, he put it well. He's got a lot of throws and takedowns and trips in his arsenal, and he'll try to put them to good use in this matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Weidman is 4 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Brad Tavares! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 15 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Baldwin, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Weidman! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up for.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Weidman's got the tie clinch now. A little single collar tie there. Oh, and he caught the kick. Here he is back in the clinch.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Uppercut lands for him. Just out of range with the big right hand.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
And those knees aren't just for effect, those are doing real damage. Nice straight there by Weidman. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice punch by Weidman.
Watch knees to the body. Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. So just over 20 total strikes, as you see there, have already found the mark for Chris Weidman. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. And they separate. Weidman gets stung by that leg kick.
Punch over the top.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Good defense to block the strike coming back. All right, he'll engage in a single collar.
Big knee. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Ooh. And they separate. Oh.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Final seconds of round one. How about those 5 minutes?
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready? You ready?
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, collar tie.
He's so committed.
Hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
Right into side control.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's...
Right now it looks like he's made. He tried to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Tavares' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Weidman's back in side control here. 2 minutes now to go. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Weidman's got his back now. Beautiful transition to get the dominant position. 44 total strikes have now landed for the former champion, Chris Weidman. And landing with 45%. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Final seconds here.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Head up, huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Looking to set up that head kick again. This one does not find the home. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pulling. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident.
And kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Fight stats for you now, 59 total strikes have landed for BT Brad Tavares. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy rate, landing 46% tonight against Chris Weidman. Again, he's looking for that left, it's not there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, late in the fight now.
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done. What a performance.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Brad Tavares.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever